All right, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're zooming in on what is, without a doubt, one of the most astonishing individual achievements in the entire history of international football. We're breaking down the historic, record-shattering 2026 World Cup performance of France's star striker Kylian Mbappé. The sheer scale of what he accomplished at this tournament is just staggering. I mean, he literally rewrote the record books and cemented his legacy in a way we've really never seen before.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, the Golden Boot Heartbreak. Take a look at that number, 8. To really wrap our heads around the absolute magnitude of what Mbappé pulled off in 2026, we actually have to rewind a bit. We have to look at the massive emotional stakes he carried over from Qatar, because back at the 2022 World Cup, he put on an absolute clinic, finishing the tournament with a massive 8-goal haul to earn his very first Golden Boot, which is the award given to the top goalscorer. But, as you might remember, that Golden Boot came with a heavy dose of heartbreak. Despite his sheer individual brilliance, which included scoring a legendary hat-trick in the actual final, Mbappé ended up as a losing finalist. Argentina took home the team trophy. And that agonizing contrast between personal glory and team failure, it placed this immense, almost suffocating pressure on him as he headed into the 2026 tournament in North America. He wasn't just defending his individual crown, the guy was desperate for redemption.
Section 2, the race against Messi.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how the 2026 tournament basically morphed into a tense, ticking clock race against the exact same man who broke his heart in 2022, Lionel Messi. Following the semifinals, both men were deadlocked at 8 goals. But FIFA's specific tiebreaker rules focus on assists, and with Messi sitting at 4 assists to Mbappe's 3, the Argentina was officially in the lead heading into the final weekend. Honestly, Mbappe's chances looked incredibly bleak after those semifinals. France had just suffered this really lifeless 2-0 defeat to Spain, a match where Mbappé was visibly frustrated with tactical and technical blunders. With France officially knocked out of the championship match, it really seemed like his hopes for the team trophy and that individual crown had completely evaporated.
Section 3, the bronze match twist. Usually, the third-place playoff is just the forgotten game, right? The match nobody really wants to play. But in 2026, it transformed into the ultimate deciding battlefield. So how exactly did Mbappé steal the crown? Well, France actually found themselves trailing England by an astonishing 4-0 at halftime. It looked like a monumental collapse. But then an extraordinary twist unfolded in what would become a wild 6-4 loss to England. Let's move to the timeline and see how this builds, because the timing here is crucial. Refusing to go quietly, Mbappé sparked an unbelievable, albeit unlikely, comeback attempt. He found the back of the net in the 48th minute and then struck right back again in the 66th to secure a crucial brace. That explosive second-half performance was literally everything. By adding 2 goals and 1 assist against England, Mbappé suddenly, out of nowhere, vaulted to 10 goals for the whole tournament. In the blink of an eye, he was 2 goals clear of Messi on the leaderboard, completely flipping the script before the actual final even kicked off. If you're enjoying this documentary, subscribe to Flop Files and share this video with a football fan. We uncover the stories behind football's greatest moments and biggest comebacks. Section 4, the goalless World Cup final. So with Mbappé safely sitting at 10 goals, Messi basically needed a miracle in the final against Spain to reclaim the boot. We're talking at least a brace and an assist, or a flat-out hat-trick against a legendary Spanish defense at the Newark, New Jersey stadium. But Spain completely shut Argentina down, led by Golden Ball winner Rodri. That Spanish defense put on an absolute masterclass. Messi just couldn't mount one final charge. In fact, get this. He registered 0 shots and had 0 touches inside Spain's box during normal time. Spain ended up winning 1-0 in extra time. So Messi's quiet, goalless final officially sealed Mbappe's Golden Boot victory before the trophy was even lifted.
And this brilliantly illustrates the sheer magnitude of this achievement. It really cannot be overstated. With 10 goals, Kylian Mbappé became the very first male player in history to win back-to-back World Cup Golden Boots. Plus, he became the first player to hit double digits in a single World Cup tournament since Germany's Gerd Müller scored 10 goals way back in 1970. Incredible.
Section 5, a bittersweet historic legacy. Zooming out to the macro level here, Mbappe's 2026 campaign literally changed the history books. He didn't just win the tournament's top scorer award, he passed Messi to become the all-time leading men's World Cup goal scorer.
Mbappé reached an unbelievable 22 career World Cup goals in just 22 appearances. That's a staggering pace of exactly 1 goal per game. And he did all of this across just 3 tournaments, arriving at this insane record at the age of just 27. To put that into perspective for you, Messi's 21 goals took him 6 tournaments and 34 matches to achieve.
And he didn't stop there. Mbappe's 10 goals and 4 assists gave him a total of 14 attacking points. This set a brand new single tournament record, finally breaking the previous record of 13 that had been held by Francis Justfontaine since 1958 and Gerd Muller since 1970. Now, it is definitely worth mentioning that he was massively aided by his teammate Michael Olise, whose 7 assists actually broke Pelé's 56-year-old record for a single tournament.
Just as a quick, kind of funny aside, there was actually an amusing bit of brand irony to his win. Mbappé claimed the beautifully designed Adidas Predator 26 Golden Boot Trophy, which is an award entirely sponsored by Adidas, all while exclusively lacing up in his signature Nike Mercurial Superfly boots throughout the entire competition.
So the crucial point is, despite shattering all these individual records, Mbappé could not hide his disappointment. Following the bronze match, his sobering words laid bare his priorities. He flat out told the press he would have preferred to play in the final rather than take the all-time scoring record, reminding us that scoring goals just wasn't his top priority. Winning the actual World Cup was.
So what does this record really mean for his legacy? Kylian Mbappé didn't get the trophy he wanted most, but he leaves this World Cup with a record no one else in history can claim and the title of the greatest goal scorer the tournament has ever seen. Thanks for watching Flop Files.